Hey everybody, how's everyone doing? Hi me.
Hey, is there an echo on my end?
I do not hear one. We'll have to go to chat for that.
Okay, I'm
Good.
in my car and got it playing through my car, so I don't know if there's an echo or not.
Okay. Kimmy Dawn, you're fine. Hi out there associates. Hank's here. Little Chihuahua, big world. Vlad, he's here. I always love seeing you guys in here. Terry Barnes is here. Pat Danger is in here. Friday Wrangler, hello, hello. Tanny's in here. She got lucky to catch this. Arby is in here. Awesome. Jerry. Let's see. Marlon, they're in here. Conspiracy Center, The Sunken Grave. Awesome. It's nice to see everybody in here. Sorry, the music went a little bit longer than the actual countdown, but that was because I was retrieving my coffee and didn't make it. Me, I think, lost connection, but she will be back. Let's see. I'm going to give it a few minutes, let people start coming in. How's everybody's Wednesday going? It's February and 70 degrees today here. And we're going to have some storms, some severe storms tonight, and then 34 for the high tomorrow. So this is lovely. I'll be sick again by the weekend. Hi, uh-oh. You're robotic.
Emma?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm almost to the house. So,
okay.
Whenever I get to the house, I'm like half a mile from my house. So I jump on my laptop.
You're fine. All right, sounds good.
I'll see you then. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Hey, Chuck. How are you? Damn, that coffee's good. Okay, I'm praying that this tablet doesn't die. If it dies, I'll run over and grab my phone, and because that's how I'm talking to you guys right now. Hank, in a few moments. I mean, unless you have to leave, like right now. Because I was actually going to bring you up for a few minutes when I discuss Chile's new court filing that he just filed. Oh, don't worry, Jeff. That was the first thing I was going to cover today was DMA and the amazing way that the citizens of Sheridan, Colorado stood up and pushed them right out the doors. It was amazing. Yep, RB, I freed I freed Jerry. I felt like it was inhumane to keep him in the well, and it was, especially only throwing chicken bones and ham pieces at him from 20 feet away. You know. Hey, Walter. Hey, Doc Danger. Fraudit Wrangler. How are you guys doing? Everybody having a good Wednesday? I know I asked that, but then I went and did something and I didn't look at answers. Sorry. My hair fell out in my coffee. That's not good. Oh, and Doc Danger, I replied to your email, and it sounds fun, and I will be there. Oh yeah, out there associates. I was going to do one yesterday, and I had set it up, and then all of a sudden, we started getting like this cloud to ground lightning. Our power went out like 6 times, so it was just safer for me to shut off the electronics. And remove the live stream and set it up for today. I hope I can even do one tonight because I don't know how severe the weather's going to be, but I guess they're saying it's going to be severe, so never know. There's someone in the back room. There she is. Hey, Miss.
Hey, how are ya?
Good. How are you?
Good. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, you're fine. I was a few seconds late too because I was fussing with my coffee.
Oh, who won?
Well, I heard the music going, so I was like, "Oh, I still have a few minutes or a few seconds." And I looked up and I was like, "Oh, the countdown went away, but the music's still going." So, how are you?
Oh, good. It's been a busy day.
Yeah, today's felt like a Monday. If it can go wrong, it's going wrong.
Absolutely. I got a new phone, which is all well and good, but I ported my
Hmm.
phone number over to keep my phone number, and
Yeah.
they lost my phone number.
How'd they lose it?
I don't know.
How is that
They gave me
possible?
they gave me a temporary number, and then they said, okay, you should get your number ported over. It shouldn't take but about an hour. Well,
Right.
it's now I'm on day 2,
What?
and I went to the office this morning and I was like, hey, where's my number? They're like, oh, it's stuck in limbo. It could be anywhere between 1 hour and 7 days, and we put in a ticket. We hope we'll be able to recover it. And I'm like,
Okay, that's ridiculous.
had this number for
I
12 years and you hope you'll be able to recover it. uh,
exactly. See if you can get some kind of credit because I was able to get a credit for something like that once. It wasn't too, but it was like 12 hours. I had to wait. Like it should be automatic, or at least an hour.
it is
Oh,
so frustrating.
Tanny says, well, I'm better today. Hubby finally remembered Valentine's Day this morning. We have been in the 70s now this morning. It was 29 with a high of 45, at least no wind or rain. Yeah, we're in the 70s right now, and we're supposed to pick up 40-mile-per-hour winds tonight with severe thunderstorms, and then a whopping 34 degrees for the high tomorrow. Love it.
This weather is insane. It's
I
60 degrees right now, but it was like 32 last night, something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, it was like 30s here too. Yeah, I'll be sick again by the weekend. Not a biggie. Finally got over this bronchitis, and I'll have it again. Let's
I
see.
totally believe it.
Okay, so what I was going to do first is I was going to go over, I don't know how many people saw what happened in Sheridan this week at the town hall meeting with DMA and his girlfriend. And I guess he picked
No,
up 2 new friends while he was there too. Yeah, it was amazing. The citizens of Sheridan, Colorado finally stood up and pushed them right out the doors.
nice.
It was amazing.
Tired of the
It
bull
was great.
crap.
I loved it. I know. And then after we deal with him, um, I have one Chile video and 3 shorts of his, and also a showing of his new lawsuit.
Another one?
Yes, he's
Are you
failed
surprised?
everything else. No, I wasn't. I really wasn't.
I don't think anybody can be surprised. Hey, Miss Mandy.
Oh,
Hey, sweetie, how are you?
I'm good.
hi, Blackheart Knight. I just saw he came in. Yeah, so it's what he says, like what he says about Kate, like what he calls her and describes her and what she does, and then what he just says and describes himself. It's amazing. He commits perjury just in the lawsuit paperwork.
So let me
Uh-oh.
ask a quick
Hold on.
question. Somebody told me that there is a video of Chile saying that when a cop gets fired or gets punished, that he self-soothes himself. Have you seen this video?
I haven't. That was just a gross image in my head now.
He's on the phone with the cop apparently, and he's telling the cop about it.
Oh, I don't know.
Ugh. I kind of want to find it and pick it apart, but I
Where'd
kind
Reaper
of.
go?
Oh, I just assumed I was talking to her. I didn't.
She just poof.
Oh,
No,
she'll
you're
be back.
talking to me.
Oh, she'll be back. I ain't worried about her.
Oh yeah.
So
Her
you
cat
haven't seen
probably
that?
unplugged it. I don't think so. I don't remember it if I did.
I don't remember it either, but somebody was telling me about that this morning, and I was like, I have to find that video.
It would not surprise me though.
Told you it was gonna
No, it
happen.
wouldn't surprise me either. Chat, have y'all seen anything or heard anything like that?
What
Reaper,
happened?
did you
I
hear
didn't
what
hear
I
it.
said? Okay. So somebody told me that Chile has a video of him talking to a cop, and he says whenever a cop um, gets fired or gets injured on the job or punished, that he self-soothes himself, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you gotta be kidding. Is that a recent video?
Apparently it is, yeah. Like the last couple of
Oh,
weeks recent.
okay. Let me go check that. I don't know which one it would be, but I'm going to check that.
Yeah, I don't know. They told me that he was um, that he had a dark background and he was wearing dark clothes. That's all I know.
It was a live or a video? Do you know?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry.
I will figure this out.
But ugh.
That's disgusting. Well, I guess it fits the video that I just recently made and will upload after my stream. If anyone in the chat knows
Yeah, really.
what video that was, that would be awesome, because then I can play that because I haven't seen it. So
Just send it to my Discord and I'll get it to her.
Every time he screams at a cop, he has to go to the bathroom and rub one out. It's not surprising. It was live. He talked about going into the bath. Okay. Do you remember, like, how long ago? Like, around what time?
What was he wearing?
Yeah.
Because we can pick it out that way.
I have his channel pulled up right now. Good afternoon, Purple Rain. Okay, Hank, he does that often. Oh, calling? Oh. Okay, so it was one of those moments when he called one of the officers.
Yeah, he was on the phone with an officer.
Okay, that might be on delete lost clips. Most of those seem to be over there. Okay, understanding Terry versus Ohio. Here's the deal cover, or what makes you powerful? You can ruin it if you skip setup to film. Because he has a dark background and black shirt.
It's not the first one because I just played that one on my channel yesterday.
Okay. So what makes you powerful?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the transcript and see if I can find it.
Okay.
That's disgusting. Oh my god, he's so gross. Ugh. I
Some
swear it missed
things are
that.
not meant to be said out loud.
No.
I hear an echo
What?
now.
Uh-oh. Echo. Okay, let me check my settings. Oh, not on this one. On this one. Never seen Jerry so excited that there was an echo.
It's not bad though.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. I can't hear it.
I don't hear an echo.
Use the keyboard bathroom, huh?
Oh,
What?
I hear one on my end. Let me leave out and come back in. I don't know if that'll
Okay.
do anything.
Alrighty. He was not in a car. So was he in David's house where it was black in the background? So it's two videos. He take down exposing predators.
It would make sense if he was in David Conden's house because he's all
Exactly.
cocky when he's there.
Oh yeah. Hi Kibby5X. Welcome to the channel. I don't think I've seen them before. I love seeing new people.
What about now? Yep.
I don't hear it.
I don't hear an echo. I didn't the first time.
Does anyone in the chat hear an echo?
Miss Mandy, do you have OBS and use it for any reason?
I'd use it for Artie's corporate fiction.
Okay, because I was thinking if we use OBS for live streaming, we may be able to eliminate the echo issues. But I'll have to walk me through setting it up and everything.
Okay.
Which I don't mind doing.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome, Friday Wrangler. That is so awesome.
It's pretty simple.
Yeah, I had to have my son walk me through it, so. Okay. Why are there no transcripts when you look at it? Oh, there it is. Duh. I was like, why is there no transcript? Okay. I'm just going through the transcript really quick here. Thankfully, I'm a speed reader.
If the echo gets bad, I just jump out and jump in the chat.
Oh, hear an echo.
Find out where it's coming from before you do that. Okay, so it was while he was on the phone or leaving a message. Somebody said it was when he was leaving a message, and then somebody else said
that's what I thought, but he was
yeah,
on the phone in some capacity.
that's okay. Okay. Oh my God, I really wish I wasn't reading this transcript.
Oh God, is it that bad?
Like, how did I end up at when you're making out with your baby, you do even the tongue, whole thing, like you're kissing your chick and you're on this makeout session. You got to buy the hair. It's like sexy. It's like hot. And what the fuck?
Okay, good. No echo now.
Okay, awesome.
I still hear one, but the chat's saying it's not.
Oh, he's so gross. Reading this transcript is worse than listening to him. This is disturbing.
Sorry.
I feel like I'm reading a really bad horror sex book.
Or sex.
That's a whole new genre of book right there.
Or sex porno. It's like, right after you decapitate her and you bring her close. And
I know, right?
you're holding just her head and nothing else.
And then you bring the piggy into it and use my trifold to clean everything up.
because it's indestructible.
50 Shades of Chile. We do not need that.
Uh,
Ew. Oh, no. Mandy, were you in here when Rogue Nation came in on Monday?
no.
Oh my God. He came in running his mouth, acting all dumb.
What in the world did he want Monday?
What did he want?
Yeah.
Oh, he was
What do
in
you
here
want?
talking about how veterans did not fight to say for
Oh,
our
wait.
rights.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
Okay, so it was
Yes,
me that wasn't here.
Yeah, that's when I had that doctor's appointment.
That's right. Yeah, it was disgusting.
He was in here under a fake name. That's right.
Yeah,
What name was he under?
I don't
I don't
remember.
remember. Because doesn't he usually always go by, what, Captain Awesomeness or some shit?
Majorly awesome.
Oh.
Okay, I think I'm on the phone call. Okay, I'm ignoring the chat and I'm trying to figure out, was he in the car when he made this call? Or was he in David's basement?
They told me that he was in someone's house with the dark background. I don't know if that helps, but
I think I might be close to it if I'm on the right one. Like, he's sitting here. I can record anywhere I
Arby
want. What was
says that it's the one called a free press.
Oh, okay.
a free press. Okay.
I remember seeing that video, and that sounds about right. I just don't remember hearing that. Hopefully, I blocked it out.
You were just traumatized and you blocked it out.
Absolutely. He traumatizes many people. A free press is the only way to. Okay, here we go. Okay, Neil. Transcript. Ugh.
Go through my settings.
Oh yeah,
Get rid of that.
That was when he showed Colin's face.
Oh, was it?
Yep.
That didn't help. Let's see.
All right, I'm gonna fast forward the video until I see him on the phone, or at least holding a phone to his face, and then I should be in the right place. Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Turn this on. See if that helps.
Oh yeah, that's when he called and started yelling at it was the Boston officer in Massachusetts, and he was like, "You're gonna leave that couple alone," and blah blah blah. Yeah, because he has any stance to tell anybody how to do their job.
A friend of mine sent me a text this morning.
Uh-huh.
She works at a funeral home, and this guy in the church that we go to called the funeral home this morning to see if their backhoe was fixed because he needs them to bury his donkey for him.
Aww.
That's the most southern thing I've ever heard in my life.
That is
I
some Alabama
know.
stuff right there.
Aw, I love donkeys.
And they apparently they buried one for him a couple of weeks ago, and then their backhoe broke.
Oh wow.
So I guess he's got another one dead.
Oh my, what's happening to these goats?
Donkey.
Or donkeys, sorry.
Donkeys. They're just a pain in the ass.
I was looking at Chile
Sorry.
and thought goat.
Sorry, I had to.
And the thing is, the owner of the funeral home, he doesn't charge the guy. So whenever I get buried, I'm just gonna pretend I'm a donkey.
There you go.
Dig a hole, throw me in it. Yes, only in Alabama. That is an Alabama thing right there.
Oh my god, that's awesome. That is awesome. Okay.
I have never heard a story about a frozen dead donkey. Which a friend of mine, he did tell me to tell her today, to go ahead and embalm the donkey and stick it in the freezer until they get their backhoe fixed.
Oh my. Wait, they would have to cut it up though, wouldn't they, to stick it in the freezer? Oh my, no.
She told me, she said, that is not in my job description.
Oh no.
She said, I'll embalm bodies, but I am not embalming no donkey.
Nope.
What?
Yep.
In the world, embalming a donkey?
She said she was not doing that. That donkey just have to find another hole to go into.
Here's your warning, Piggy. Back the F off. And if you don't, well, then I'm going to film everything you do. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm getting close.
I think I fixed the echo on my end. I don't hear it anymore.
I don't hear it.
I just turned my mic volume down.
Here it is. I think this is it. I record every phone call. Something always, because you guys are disgusting, I don't know, ruiner of this country. The worst thing in America has come. So I just love getting you guys fired. It's my favorite thing to do. I love it. I love to jerk off after it's done.
There. Is that not
There
the
it is.
grossest? Is that not
Okay.
the grossest shit? Oh, God. Oh,
No, it was not a miniature donkey. It was a full-size.
oh dear Lord,
donkey.
keep me from puking in my mouth, please.
Sorry.
Hank, we did not
It's
get
okay.
that image.
Some people may not have seen it. I remember watching this one. I don't remember hearing that. Okay.
Did they bleep it out, or does he actually say it?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
Oh,
Everybody
okay, great.
ready?
That little evil
Hi,
laugh.
Gene Chavez. Yeah, that's right. That's a speaker, because he records his call so he can hear his voice when he wants to.
It probably
All
played
right.
while he's jerking off.
Probably. Oh, me. Oh,
Sorry.
wait, no, we don't want to do that because of me in here. So to say that he's like sitting there doing that and then calling out his own name.
Oh,
However.
delete laws. Terry versus Ohio. Terry versus Ohio.
George Page.
Cool. No.
Hi, Primo. Hi, Unlock. Hey, go.
We weren't talking
FBT.
about anything. Welcome to the chat.
Hi, Philip. Yeah, we ain't talking about nothing. All right, here we go.
We weren't talking about anything.
Everybody get your
So you got
bags
your gun,
ready.
you got your taser. I just got the camera, bro, and I'll expose you. So leave the couple alone. Leave them alone.
Yeah.
They don't want to deal with you anymore. And by the way, I now gave them explicit instructions that every time they interact with a piggy, to pull their camera out and film that filthy pig. Just like I record every phone call, I always record pigs. Always. Because you guys are the disgusting ruiner of this country. The worst thing in America is come. So I love getting you guys fired. It's my favorite thing to do. I love it. I love it. I literally go to the bathroom and jerk off after it's done. I'm like, oh God, that's great.
Oh,
You get a lot of people fired?
Yeah. So far,
I was gonna redact that. Sorry about that. But since it's not redacted,
he wasn't gonna redact that.
I love getting you guys fired. It's my favorite thing to do.
Oh,
I love it. I love it. I literally go to the bathroom and jerk off after it's done. I'm like, oh God, that's great.
What the fuck?
You get a lot of people fired?
Yeah. So far, seriously. Yeah, no.
What the?
I literally go to the bathroom and jerk off after it's done. I'm like, oh God.
Oh, dear
You
God.
get a lot of
His
people fired.
reaction when he
Yeah.
repeats
Both
it.
parties.
I was
Well,
going to
that's what he
redact
does.
that. Sorry about that. But since it's not redacted,
No, he wasn't.
He's not. He meant to keep that in
So
there.
I love
He
getting you guys
totally
fired.
did.
It's my favorite thing to do. I love it. I
What's
love
that?
it. I
don't
literally
blame
go
you.
to the bathroom and jerk off after it's done. I'm like, oh God, that was
Oh,
great.
God.
You get a lot of people fired.
Yeah.
Don't
Both
smoke.
parties. Yeah, no. 3 pigs. Look him up.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Bradley School Jarrett in
ew.
Ironton, Ohio. He was the sheriff's department over there. He resigned after I.
Do you believe he said that?
Yeah, I can believe it. I just wish he hadn't have. That was so gross.
Yeah, I believe it. I just wish he had.
Somebody asked Philip. Yes, he has been to prison, and according to him, he had to join a gang while he was in there.
I wonder what gang that was.
Well, they probably wear pink. That's my guess.
I believe it.
Sorry, Gene Chalva. Sorry to everybody who had to listen to that. Okay, so there's. Did anybody see his shorts yesterday when he was driving around in a police officer's uniform?
No. What?
Yes.
Oh, Lord, it's hard to keep up with the
All right.
shit show with the children.
Did he ever drop the soap? Probably on purpose.
Every time.
He did one of those oops and finger to the mouth. I dropped the soap.
Ew. Ew. I knew Chile sits most days on erotic movie store wank booth electronic booth at the side jail. Oh wait! I thought he went to prison. Okay, so Anacito is saying that he went to jail but joined a prison gang while he was in jail. Oh my god! I could have swore he did talk. No, that's right. Isn't that when he got the deferment? Hi, Kelly Fitzpatrick. So that
Hey,
he
Kelly.
wouldn't go to prison. Bronze Age Monsters. Hi.
That's why he hates cops so much, because he wants to be one so bad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I could have swore that he said on a video somewhere that he has gone to prison.
That would not surprise me at all.
But
That
knowing
or he's
him, he's
lying.
probably calling county jail prison.
Exactly. He probably gets jail and prison mixed up. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna check these out.
if you're driving and you see me pull up behind you, you want to either just get out of the way. If you're driving and you see me pull up behind you,
What the hell?
you want to either just get out of the way.
Okay, but where's the either? I'm lost. If you're driving and you see me behind you, you either want to just get out of the way, huh?
That doesn't make any sense. Get out of the way or what? It's usually a choice there.
Yeah.
Get out of the way or
Mugshot. What'd you say about car? Okay. Friday Patrol has
Whose
a
wife would
mugshot
go
of
for him?
him. Oh, okay. I guess I'll have to ask him for. Was it for jail or did he really go to prison? Yes, Terry Barnes. He spent time in a dungeon.
several times. He's been arrested
Oh,
He
several
said,
times.
yeah, he said in a video I watched yesterday that he's been arrested 24 times.
Correct. And a lot of that has been recently. Okay, and then this one.
It doesn't really matter if I'm in my patrol car or in my regular car. When people see me dressed up like this, I don't got a seatbelt on, but when people see me dressed up in my uniform, they still show the same type of deference and the same type of respect for the badge.
What?
So it doesn't really matter what kind of car I'm in. If I pull up behind you wearing this, I can see them kind of lock up and get scared. I don't even have a radar gun in here or nothing.
I don't know many people that get scared
Seatbelt
just
thing.
by seeing
Ding,
a
ding,
cop.
ding.
What the crap is she talking about? I don't even do that when a patrol car gets behind me.
I
I don't
appreciate that.
either.
When you see me, you should show a little respect.
What in the world?
It doesn't really.
Okay, he's
Even whenever I get pulled over for speeding, they walk up,
What an
see me,
idiot.
smile, laugh, and walk back to their car and let me go.
yeah.
God, what an
I've
idiot.
never been scared of a cop.
Mm-mm.
God, he's so dumb.
Philip asked, as a non-American, can I ask what the difference is between a prison and, I'm guessing, jail? Prison is basically long-term. Jail is short-term and where they house people before they go to prison. Like people that are waiting for their court case, sentencing and stuff
Transferred or
like
whatever.
that, transferred. It's like the holding jail. And then if you're going to be in for years and years and
Exactly.
years, then you go to the state prison. So the state
Jail
prison
is where
is
you first go when you
more,
get arrested.
yeah,
Yeah.
jail is exactly, which a lot of them are now starting to call them detention centers.
Yeah.
That's where you go when you first get arrested. I agree with you, Christopher O'Connor. Why is a cop hater wearing a police uniform? And it is in the
It
state
is.
of California. And it's not even just to impersonate an officer. I found this last night. In the state of California, it is illegal to walk around in a police uniform or wearing a fake badge. It can be punishable of up to 1 year in prison and or a $2,000 fine.
Ooh.
Yep. And I only brought that up. I know a lot of people were like, gee, that's something stupid to pick on Chile about. I wasn't picking on Chile. He had stated sometime a while ago that it was perfectly
I'll pick
legal
on Chile.
to walk around wearing a fake badge. And it's not.
No, it's not.
Prisons where real hard criminals go. Yeah, it's kind of like the maximum security. It's where they, like, if somebody gets life, that's where they end up living. I mean, they'll probably be bounced around to a couple other prisons here and there, but that's their home for the rest of their life. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if you heard, but he's not wearing his seatbelt. It keeps dinging. And he even, like, lowly whispered that he was not wearing his seatbelt. I mean, he just promotes illegal crap everywhere he goes every time he has a video.
He just puts out the best example for people, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Is
The
there a
part is
state
I'm always the
in the
good
U.S.
guy.
that does
I'm always
not?
right. If I go to court,
Huh?
I'm always right.
Are
Did
there
you just
any
say I'm always
states in the
right?
U.S. that does not have a law against impersonating an officer?
No, I don't think so.
I didn't think it was.
Like, I get he's just doing this for the video, you know, he's pretending to be an officer. It's the fact that he's wearing a fake badge. That's what can get him in trouble. Because the way he's dressed and everything, somebody could. I mean, look at Jeremy DeWitt.
I'm sorry, I like him. I mean, he's wrong, but I like him.
Well, he didn't even dress in an actual police officer's uniform. And he still pretended to be a police officer. Oh my God. You wouldn't like him if you actually had a run-in with him.
Oh no.
He's an asshole. Complete asshole.
And a convicted child sex offender.
Oh, I did not know that one.
Oh yeah, that's right. He is. I forgot about that.
Okay, I take that back.
I'm right. Judge believes me. My captain, you call for a superior? I'm right. Every time y'all call for a supervising officer, you're calling for someone to come in and validate my exact position. How many times have you seen a supervisor officer come in and that end up being anything for anybody? Ever? Exactly.
What's with the fake
Cool part is
Southern
that I'm
accent?
always the good guy. I'm always right. If I go to court, I'm right. Judge believes me. My cat.
Seriously, what is with the fake Southern accent?
I don't know, but he needs to leave our accents alone.
I know, he sounds stupid.
I know that's right.
Now, this one I found absolutely ridiculous. I don't even remember seeing a video of this, but it's probably out there.
Is it like a
Well, I'll walk. Now they're physically. Yeah! Woo! Yeah! That's it. Come on, Salazar. Take me for a ride, brother. Good thing for you guys. Woo! Like I'm running a marathon. I win! Is it like a marathon? Well, I'll walk.
Oh my
Like, seriously, what the hell is
I bet those
wrong?
cops are thinking, what kind of drugs is this dude on?
You know they wanted to arrest him and put him in a straitjacket. Oh, my God. Hank, that would be awesome to see Tilly and Jeremy DeWitt confront each other to fight over who is the best pretend cop. That
I
would
would
be
pay money to
awesome.
see that.
Yeah.
Exactly. Jeff, you're right. Harvey, he doesn't need a seatbelt. He's in his personal traveling vessel. That's awesome.
It's personal conveyance.
Absolutely. Okay, so Denver Metro audits. We ain't watching the whole thing because OMG. Oh, and by the way, somebody emailed me yesterday and said that they thought they heard Christopher say that he's not supposed to be using his camera or filming police or the city hall or whatever. And it would explain why Sweaty T is the only one recording for him. Like, he doesn't touch the camera at all the entire time. Because remember, he had a court case. Just recently, he went to court.
You notice on the video last night or Monday night, after the meeting, whenever they got off of City Hall property, he got the video, he got the camera. He said that now that he's off of their property, he can record.
Correct. Absolutely. So I'm trying to find the court paperwork to find out what the ruling was so that I can be 100%, but could have swore we heard him say that.
And I wonder why Karen wasn't there Monday night.
She's probably not allowed. I wouldn't
That's what
let
I
her.
figured. I figured she was trespassed.
Wait, where is it?
I remember
Did he
something
get
about
rid of
him
it?
being on probation, and part of his probation was he couldn't go on their property with a camera. But it's just a thought. I can't
Yeah.
back it up.
Let's see if she has it. She don't have it either.
I think it's any government property, though. I don't think it's just them.
Yeah.
They probably made it private since they
Yeah.
got phones.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. I'm gonna find it.
Everyone on this live stream would get a hump day lawsuit.
Don't you threaten me there, delete funds.
Okay, I think Frauditor Troll has it. If I remember correctly. Yeah, here it is. And I'll just get to the part. We're not gonna watch the whole. I mean, it's actually really boring. All right, it's
DMA boring? What?
Well, yeah, he's not allowed to record and barely speaking. All right, ready? Because this is good.
You need to watch this guy behind us.
This guy's crazy, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Michael Cerrone, the scratch and sniff, it's not tolerated around here. You have to wash your hands after
Scratch
using the
and
washroom.
sniff.
Is he the one that said he's going to use the Second Amendment on this? Is that him?
Oh, awesome. Delete Laws is in here. Giving out lawsuits.
Now they're
like
freaking
there's
out.
No tomorrow.
Who is this H? Question what the hell his name is.
It's true, Nemo. Okay, ready?
Why are you asking? Yeah, I do.
All right, shit's about to hit the fan, guys.
Hey, what are you doing, lady? I'm standing in front of your No, you're bumping into it. You can't do that.
I didn't see
That's
her bump
harassment,
into
man.
it.
That's harassment.
All right, okay, so now the volume
She
is
just
back
stood
to
in front of
normal.
it.
I can get closer to the mic. I was like all the way at the end of the room all this time. All right. Okay, guys, so it's about to happen. Hit the like. We're almost at 700 people. Let's try to get to 1,000 by the time everybody
good,
gets
Philip.
kicked out. Let's do it. Let me just rewind that.
Timo.
Get ready.
Hey, what are you doing, lady?
I'm standing in front of your
No, you're bumping into it. You can't do that.
Touch me.
That's harassment, man. That's harassment. Yes.
That's harassment. That's harassment.
CRS 18-8-111.
CRS.
Unwanted touch. You can't put your hands on people, man. You can't
She did
touch
not
our
put her
cameras. You
hands on
cannot
him.
touch them. That's against the law. Yes, you did. You bumped right into her.
You did.
Unacceptable. Yes,
Excuse me,
Don't
you
touch
just
her.
did. You just stepped on my foot and my camera.
Exactly,
you
Richard.
step
How
on?
did she step on her camera?
I know.
Stepped on my camera. What's wrong with you? That's against the law.
Are you drunk? Are you drunk? Are you drunk?
Are you drunk?
Don't bump into me.
Are you drunk?
Don't bump into me.
Are you drunk?
Oh my God.
Go home and drink, lady.
Now you're talking in front of them?
There's always trouble, Mike.
My goodness.
Oh shit, there's like multiple standoffs happening all at the same time. This
Exactly,
is
it's
crazy.
great.
Insane. Thank you so much, Karen Delphine, for the $5. Yeah, this is really crazy. Yeah, Frauder Wrangler says DMA is going to need a diaper change after this one. Did you guys hear this voice? Hey, don't touch me, lady.
That's
Don't
awesome,
touch me.
Michael.
Like,
That's
dude,
awesome.
calm the fuck down, man. Don't take yourself so seriously. And Paul Moore Fraser, thank you.
I love
for the
Frauder
$5.
Wrangler.
Can the Sheridan Council provide a step for the counselors be able to see more than the top of DMA's head? Yo, for real. Yeah, he's short. He's short. He's kind of short. Hey, did Josh ever come back? I don't see him here. social
They
Jesus
do,
for
Kim.
the 2,000 South Korean ones, if I'm correct. MDMA's squeaking harassment befits how tiny he is. Yeah, for real. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's keep the party going. Yeah, this is epic.
Yeah, you brought your, what do you call it? Hyenas in here. No, that's not necessary. Look at this. This is what the city of Sheridan has incited.
They're
They got
done with
gloves
these
and everything
idiots being
on.
there. They want them gone. This is their city.
This is what the city of Sheridan has incited.
You gotta leave now.
Yes,
The
I
city
am.
of
I'm
Sheridan
gonna get
did
my
not
stuff.
incite this.
No, everyone else is leaving. You're gonna leave too.
May I get my stuff?
Yes, get your stuff and let's go.
Okay, let me get my stuff.
I love how they are the ones who are
Yeah,
told
that was
it's
not
time to
okay.
leave.
Why
Hi,
did you
Sean.
allow her?
I love that female cop.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you did.
I
We got
have
it on tape.
video.
The female cop
Do
was
your
a
job.
snap Christopher in half.
Mind your business. Mind your business.
Trying to be polite and nice, and you allowed that to happen. Was that your niece, or
Martina,
was
you brought
that
all
your
your goons in here.
sister-in-law?
That lady was bumping into her. Bumped right into her camera, man.
You are 100% right.
You know we're peaceful. You guys are the
Why are you?
What's your badge number?
Guys, let's get out. Move them out or they're gonna be cited for trespass.
Did you guys see the look on her eyes? Look at that. Yo, she means business. Like, she's looking at DMA and she's like, I want to crush you. Wouldn't you love to see like a UFC fight between this officer and DMA? That would be great, man. Oh shit.
He would be in
That
the
look on,
corner
and that's why
looking
she made
down
such a
from
great
her.
thumbnail. It's like, yeah, she means business.
Out. Move them out or they're gonna be cited for trespass. Let's go. Let's go.
You're in my way, sir. I can't go unless you move.
Oh, there's Williams. Williams was in that corner over here. Man, Williams is one of my favorite. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if that's Williams. Not sure. But Williams hilarious. He roasted DMA that one time. DMA was almost crying. Kelly Welsh for the $5. Thank you so much. Sweaty T has a pizza under her jacket. Yeah, they should search them all for pizza, man. Oh my god.
Why did you just push me? You ran into me. Let's go. Really? This lady just pushed me. Come on.
No one pushed
Walk
you.
of shame. Walk of shame.
You notice how he's looking back at Sweaty T because, you know, he needs her to protect him.
Mm-hmm.
Where's my girlfriend? I might get in a fight and I may need her to protect me.
Wow,
and fight
walk
for
of
me.
shame.
I can purple.
I need my keys so I can get in right away.
This is awesome. Yeah,
My
they go
goodness.
outside. They go outside and then they start acting all big and tough.
You know, it would be great, guys. I don't know if you're familiar with I don't know if you're
Absolutely,
familiar.
Sean.
In Call of Duty, they have these devices. They exist in real life, but you throw them. They're like little EMPs, and it just fries.
Maryland, no, they do not live in Sheridan. They live in Denver. Isn't that? Yeah, Christopher lives in Denver. I'm not sure where the rest of them live, but none of them live in Sheridan. They went there to do a fraud it, and they got kicked out. They got butt hurt, and then they kept going back and pushing it and pushing it until they all, like, what, 5 of them got arrested? 4 or 5 of them got arrested that night. And then, yeah, that's why Christopher went to that court hearing recently. And if we're right, that is what he said, is that he's not allowed to film on property. 5, okay. Thank you, Tanny.
fries all the electronics. So you just throw it in a room full of frauditors, and then they whine for days that all their cameras are broken. That would be hilarious, but I'm sure it's pretty expensive. And it doesn't harm the individuals; it just fries the electronics. That would be fantastic. Paul Rumor Fraser for the $5. Thank you very much. Want to prevent frauditors upon entry an IQ test above a single-digit score? Yeah, for real. And they're dumb. They're dumb indeed. Thank you so much, Paul. Man.
They're dumb.
Oh yeah. And then they go outside and start
Look
acting
at
all
this gang of people right
bad.
here. Oh my God.
Gang. Oh, here we go.
Well, what I say, the people of Sheridan finally stood up and said, "Enough is enough. Get out of
Gang
here."
of people, you guys. Gang of cops.
They're done.
Who can blame them?
That's
I know.
creepy. Look at the gang. All of these people against the cameras.
Not the cameras they're against, stupid.
All of these
It's
people
the people
against
behind the camera.
cameras. All of these people.
Oh, Cool Clearwater says that an EMP
Cool
is less
Clearwater.
than $20. if that's what you're referring to, but I don't know if it's legal. If it's illegal, I wouldn't seriously consider it. But that sounds pretty crazy. I would think that would be expensive. Thank you so much, Dashaway, for the $5 super sticker. I see that pair laughing. That's cool because when I'm on StreamYard, I don't see the what super sticker it is.
Richard.
Now I'm on my phone reading all your comments.
Hey, Billiard
And
Nation.
yeah, that's awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah. An anti-frauditor EMP. We'll make a new company.
Against cameras. Yeah. All of these people.
The security guard said, "If you guys are worried
Are you
about
locked
getting
and
to your
loaded? I
cars,
am
come
too.
on." So they need an escort.
See, Alan said I'd donate $200 to that town to make sure they had enough. Oh my God. Oh, I'm giving ideas. I'm giving ideas.
Look at this. Get blind man, get army that. Look at this gang of people. This is ridiculous.
Oh my God, her voice.
No, this is scary.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, this is scary.
So he's trying to help the blind man, but at the same time, he's like adjusting his camera. If it's so important to help the blind man, just put your camera aside for 2 seconds. It's not going to fall down. You have a tripod that's like
It's not
9
gonna
feet
fall
tall,
down.
so you're fine. Just help the blind dude if it's that important to him.
Hey,
Yeah,
Rudy.
this is scary.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Either look at this gang of people, you
You're
guys.
right,
Do you see this?
Wrangler.
This
He
is
does
Sheridan
read really
right
well
here.
for a
This
blind
is
guy.
exactly
And
He
guys,
walks well,
this is
too.
why DMA cut this video out. He deleted it from his channel because
did.
this doesn't
We
go with
saw
the
that.
narrative that they're helping the people. It goes with
Uh-huh.
our narrative and our truth, which is the truth that everybody
Yep.
hates them. The regular folks that live in a town where frauditors pass by, they hate them. They're not helping anyone. They're just helping their own agendas, and by getting their shitty, videos, like they're not doing anything for anybody.
They are doing. This is an incitement of violence, led by
What?
Chief Martinez.
What?
The hell is she talking about, Sweaty?
Yeah, this is really scary.
I adore Josh.
Look at the city of Sheridan.
Watch out.
Yo, the city of Sheridan hates you, man.
Yeah, that's proof right there.
Yeah, that's really scary. The whole city. Do you see this, you guys?
And it's so easy to identify
That's
who are
awesome.
frauditors and who are not, because all the frauditors have little sticks in their hands with GoPros. It's so easy to tell who's who. There's no doubt about it. There is no doubt whatsoever.
The city of Sheridan.
Probably
Against us.
Oh yeah, and then
Look
DMA
at them,
makes
the way
2
they're
new
like
friends.
zombies.
Where's the other security guard? He did a good job too.
Yeah. Okay, we're
Absolutely, Sean.
We're gonna go over here on the sidewalk. We're not going to our vehicle yet. We're not gonna.
Is that the blind guy? That
yeah,
one there?
look at all these people.
I don't have all this fucking marranos.
This is scary.
You are. Shut your ass up, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, did you guys hear that? She was like, I live here. Let's put that again. Oh shit.
Yeah, and then
That
he's
was
telling her to
great.
shut the
I guess
F
she
up.
watches our channel.
Shut your ass up, bitch.
I live here.
Shut your ass. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God.
Hey, Surrender Monkey.
Oh my God.
Oh, Chuck. Good job, Chuck.
No way. Okay, yeah, we need to hear
Me
about
too.
that.
We're not going anywhere until the
Yeah,
fucking
this
Who's
is
Friday
scary.
Wrangler?
Just let them act stupid. I don't want
Yeah,
to.
you guys be cool, behave.
But they're not doing anything.
Be
They're
cool,
just
behave.
quietly walking to their cars.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we like that.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, because they're
But we
scary.
ain't going nowhere till this parking lot clears.
Basically, they don't like us so much because they're recording public, man. And we're being peaceful. A lady in there started this whole thing. She bumped into my girlfriend. I like backed
Oh
into
my
her
God,
camera on
she
purpose.
didn't
Oh
even
my
bump.
God. No, she
Doesn't want to have
didn't.
her back in there.
She stood in front of her. That was it.
Martinez's friends, the rings.
He is such a crybaby.
I know. I mean, that's pretty much all. And then he starts talking to this one guy who starts talking like DMA. How do you make a frauditor go around in circles, put them in a room or a round room, and tell them there is a new super camera in every corner? Oh my God, that's awesome. Oh my God, Hank, that's great. I do, Jim. Absolutely. You're right, Arby. It was like 30 minutes of talk of shame. They stood around for 30 minutes whining and crying and complaining and bitching. It was quite funny.
And I agree with what Christopher said.
Hmm.
If you have to say you're peaceful, you are not.
Exactly. What was that I was looking for? Oh yeah. What's this guy's name again? Oh.
Sweet tea is more like a flat Coke.
That's all. February 1st, 2023. Okay. Okay, I just got to download this really fast. Is this it? I'm gonna make sure it's the right one. What's the date? Yep, February 6th, 2023. Okie dokie. So this is the new lawsuit that Chile is filing on Kate. It was filed on February 6th, 2023. So not that long ago, not even 10 days, 9 days ago. Of course, he's going pro se because he's a dumbass. Okay, so this is what I found funny. Okay, first it says, comes now plaintiff Jose De Castro hereby brings this complaint against the above named defendants and requests a settlement meeting and or conference and alleges on information and belief as follows. I'm pretty sure this was brought up or done because she wouldn't settle with him right there in her live stream.
Oh, I bet so.
Plaintiff was employed as a constitutional activist and media content creator after studying and teaching constitutional law for over 20 years.
Please.
Although plaintiff has been arrested many times while exercising his constitutional rights to protest against racial inequality and the despotism state America has obviously become, plaintiff has not been convicted of a crime while protesting or otherwise. Plaintiff's only misdemeanor criminal records
Really?
are historically over 20 years old.
What happened in Ironton?
Exactly.
Asking for a friend.
Mm-hmm. Do you see where I said he's already committing perjury just in the lawsuit that he typed up? It's ridiculous. And he says, defendant Catherine Peter is a self-described internet troll that runs an online organization called Masshole Troll Mafia that is indeed an illegal criminal enterprise.
Legal criminal enterprise. Really? We went there?
Right there.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I could not believe it when I read that. I was like,
An
seriously?
illegal criminal enterprise.
Yes. Trolling is not simply with harmless online pranks. Trolling includes, but is not limited to, harassing, stalking, and vandalizing targets. Peter
Vandalizing?
Yeah. Oh, remember the Nutella / dog poop on his door handle?
Was it trolling?
He is
Yeah,
so
well,
dumb.
Funny.
He's considering that vandalism.
Well, it kind of was vandalism. Let's just be honest. It was kind of vandalism.
Yes, self-vandalism.
Yeah, I believe he did it himself because he was
Uh-huh.
prepared for it.
Absolutely. And he knew it was Nutella before he even smelt it or stuck his hand in there.
Mm-hmm.
Peter identifies a target. In this case, the plaintiff is the target. And then the criminal activities begin. Peter has done this for years. Plaintiff has vowed to be the last victim of her illegal activities. All Peter need do is identify a target, and the nightmare for them happens in an amorous action in the organization's members, hiding behind internet anonymity, as well as the state and county borders for protection. Peter coordinates and facilitates the coordination of harassment and stalking of plaintiff and his relations. Nobody contacted his freaking family.
Mm-mm.
Peter herself, and through her agents, her secret agents, his Kate has secret agents, have conspired together and committed the following crimes and torts on plaintiff. Defamed him by YouTube video and written article, by email and by telephone calls. Defamed his products by YouTube video, Reddit, Facebook, Twitter, and by written article, by email, and by telephone calls. Interfered with his contracts and prospective economic advantage.
He did that to himself.
Thank you. And there's plenty of video to prove that. And battered him. Used his
Battered him?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying to interrupt.
Wait for this.
My God.
No, because I was trying to read this and I was yelling as well. Used his name, voice, and photograph or likeness for unauthorized commercial use, and committed wholesale copying of his creative content. These tortoise acts were committed with malice or forethought, as defendants knew that they would cause him harm, and they did cause him economic harm, emotional harm, and physical harm, and will continue to cause him harm in the future. Plaintiff warned Peter for over 6 months before finally taking legal actions against her and her troll mafia.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Unfreaking believable. Facts common to all causes of action. The allegations of this complaint stated on information and belief are likely to have evidentiary support after a reasonable opportunity for further investigation or discovery. Plaintiff is informed and believes and thereon alleges that at all times herein mentioned, defendants Doe 1 through Doe 30 were agents of each other and of the named defendants, and in doing the things alleged in this complaint, were acting in the scope of such agency and with the permission and consent of defendant Catherine Peter. What agency? And why does he keep saying alleged? Peter is the owner, operator, and a user of a group messaging platform on the Discord service Discord.
Like she owns Discord? Good Lord.
I just love that part. Messaging
Learn something
platform
every day.
on the Discord service Discord.
No one would have ever known it was a Discord if he did not clarify that. We're all too dumb to understand that.
This is awesome.
Oh, God.
The Discord is used by masshole members to conspire directed harassment attacks on multiple victims. The harassment includes email, telephone, and public sharing of personal information that can further be used to harass those individuals, called doxing. Now, wait. What did Chile just do to Blue Bacon? Crimes against victims doesn't stop at harassment, but includes vandalism, stalking, harassment of victim. Huh? He said it doesn't stop at harassment, but then includes harassment of victim, family members and employees, and assault. When did she assault him?
He assaulted her. And,
exactly.
And then she didn't press charges, which she's freaking lucky she didn't.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, she never assaulted him. There are over 2,800 masshole members on the Discord account called Discord, owned and operated by Peter. Sharing of images, text messages, and voice chat is available on the Discord, named Discord. Peter has admitted to tracking plaintiff on the server like an enraged great white on Discord, called Discord.
Hey, Hank.
Okay, now he talks about how wonderful he is. Plaintiff, who previously enjoyed a good reputation in the community, was defamed.
Hank's Corner wants to know if he can come up.
Absolutely.
Can I send him the link?
Huh?
Can I send him the link?
Yes.
Okay, I'll send it to him.
I'll read why you do that.
Okay.
Plaintiff, who previously enjoyed a good reputation in the community, was defamed by defendants' assertions that he had once sold the date rape drug and might be a snitch, will sue us for mocking him. A screenshot of the publication containing the defamatory statements is attached to this complaint as Exhibit 1, or Discord. Such assertions were published to at least one third party in that YouTube video, was viewed 12,716 times as of February 1st, 2023. He should put in parentheses right here, not fair. She gets more views than I do.
You made me choke on my sandwich.
I'm sorry. You know that's what he means when he writes that.
That's probably what he's all mad about.
Why are you suing? It's not fair. She gets more views than I do.
That's what he's mad about.
Absolutely. You know it is. Hold on. That he is. Hey, Hank.
Hey there.
Let me finish this last part, and then okay. So the number of times the title of the video was read is not available until after discovery. Additionally, the video shows up in search results for Chile DeCastro, plaintiff's well-known nickname, Jose Maria de Castro, and delete lost, plaintiff's brand. And then he goes on to say, none of this is true. He was never convicted or pled guilty of selling the drugs. He did plead guilty. That's why he did the, what's that called?
Deference?
Yeah, that's literally admitting guilt. 1 second. Thank you, Fraudit Wrangler, for the $5. I don't want to badmouth Chile since God already has, but...
Since God already has.
That's awesome. How are you, Hank?
I'm doing pretty good.
I can't wait for your input on this.
Oh, this whole thing is fucking comedy gold.
I know.
But before we continue on with that, I got a fundraiser I'd like to talk about if I could.
Absolutely.
With working with Welsh Network, he's got a GoFundMe going right now for a very worthy cause. It's Mission 22. Mission 22 is a fun. They're dedicated to helping veterans and their families. Their main mission goal is to end the 22 veterans that forever nap themselves each day.
Okay. And you said this is a GoFundMe account?
Yes, and the GoFundMe is going direct to the charity. It's not going to cross anybody's hands other than the charity. And I put the link in the private chat.
Okay, not a problem.
Hey, I got to get out here and get me something to eat. But text me after a while.
Okay.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
Alrighty.
All right,
Thanks
bye, dear.
for coming up.
Bye-bye.
Bye now.
Bye.
Go ahead.
I encourage everybody to go ahead and check out Mission 22. They're a fantastic organization for helping veterans get their minds back into a safe place.
That's awesome.
I like that.
So enough with the seriousness. Now back onto the chili.
Sorry, I'm just typing really quick. Oops. That wasn't supposed to go there. Not bad.
Whoopsie.
I know. Wow, it takes
Or
forever.
Chili would say, "Whoops, I pooped my pants."
Exactly. Thank you for bringing that to our attention, though.
No problem.
Hey, frayed ends of Schmitty.
Schmitty.
Okay, so I want to hear really bad your input on Cholito. Delito.
His lawsuit 2.0 or just Toledo in general?
Whatever. Especially this lawsuit 2.0. It's insane.
Yeah, I mean, he plagiarizes himself left and right.
Oh, yeah. I don't understand why he would write this stuff. It wouldn't take the judge very long to look this up and see that he's lying, just in the lawsuit itself.
Yeah. Once again, we have proof that Chile can't learn from his own mistakes because he's sitting there lying to the judge about his convictions, which they have.
Mhm.
They will be able to see all of his convictions, including the deferred one.
Exactly. Bye, Flaky Jake. Yeah, it's just amazing. It's almost like he doesn't think that judges know how to use a computer.
He thinks everybody's as dumb as he is.
Oh, yeah. Well, to be fair, his followers are, and that's why he thinks the rest of us are.
Yeah, he's got too much input from that echo chamber of zero knowledge.
Uh-huh. This is going to get dismissed just like everything else. He, like I said,
Well,
I've been saying it. He couldn't
I'm
win a
hoping it doesn't
lawsuit.
get dismissed too quickly
Why?
because he's opened it up for Kate to be able to get a hold of his GHB arrest record,
Ah, yes.
along with his complete financial records and so many other goodies that Chile just doesn't realize what he's done to himself.
Absolutely. Like, I don't know if I've tried to find his GHB records. I wonder how hard they are to find.
They are sealed,
Okay, that's why I haven't found them.
and there's mention of the DA in there, so
Aha.
that's where the opinion that it's likely that he was a snitch is coming from, because it is likely. It is a likely scenario that if you have a sealed record with mention of the DEA in it, that's because you're a CI for the DEA.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Wow. Yeah, this is going to be good. Now the judge can they unseal that record for court purposes?
If anybody can, they can.
Okay. So yeah, that's something we're hoping that they'll do. Finally, a judge to do this.
Yeah.
Especially since it was in California and he's suing in California.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a lawyer. I'm just.
No, you're right. And Grumpy One is also right. Yes, everyone listed in his suit is free game for discovery. Absolutely. It's just ridiculous how someone like him thinks that he can just sue anybody and get away with it. Like when he went on her live stream and was like, well, let's just settle and get this over with. I mean, all he wants is money. That's it.
And again, I am not a lawyer, but another key mistake I see that Chile made in this, he puts a financial link between him and David Condon and the other guy.
How so?
The contracts and other mentions.
Oh.
I'm thinking that may possibly give an attorney a link to their pocketbook in this lawsuit.
Okay. That would be. That's very interesting.
It would ensure that Cholito's sugar daddy sources dry up.
Oh yeah. I'm still surprised that he thinks he can get a charity nonprofit.
I don't think he has any plan of doing that. He's just saying it to get people to grift more. It's to help his grift.
Right. Yeah, you're probably right. I wouldn't doubt that at all.
I've been with 503 organizations. There's a lot of paperwork involved.
Oh, well, yeah. I would imagine so.
Mm-hmm.
And he barely knows how to fill out a grocery list.
Well, look at his track record with his failed adventures that got shut down because they failed to file their tax forms.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely right. Hold on, I'm gonna switch over to my tablet because my phone's dying. I'll be
Alrighty.
right back.
I'll be left front.
Oh my god, this won't stay plugged in.
And I'm wondering why he thinks that somebody's going to donate a car for Delete Law's clips. For less than $200, he can get a flight to Los Angeles, and then he and Chile can ride off into the sunset together.
He thinks somebody's going to donate a car to delete Law's clips. Did I understand that?
That's what he's trying to get done.
Okay, I missed it.
That's what he was grifting for when he made the claims that he's filing to be a 503c.
Oh, jeez.
And says that telling people that they would be able to claim that car as soon as the 503c paperwork goes into effect, which is not
It won't.
true and highly illegal.
Right, but it's not going to go
Make
through anyways.
make that claim. Well, yeah, but if they make the claim, even if some miraculous way he was able to get 503c status, if somebody donates a car before that status is granted, it's
true.
Doesn't matter.
Wow. Well, the idiots literally are his followers because they're believing all his crap. He knows what he's doing. He knows he can't get a nonprofit organization. He knows he can't get approved for that, but his followers don't. And as long as he lies to them and continues to manipulate them and tell them, oh, if you do this, then this will happen, blah, 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 they believe every word he says. I mean, how long has he been saying, oh, in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be teaching constitutional law scholar? And he has yet to start. Even though you can't teach constitutional law scholar, you can only teach constitutional law. He's
I love
always
looking
telling
on
them.
when he tells a normal person that he's about to be teaching that, you see the look on their face, and it's just fucking hilarious.
Especially when he tells police, I'm a constitutional law scholar, and he starts screaming out the wrong case law that is within that situation, and he even words that wrong. The look on the cops' faces are just priceless.
Tina, actually getting a 5013C isn't really that hard, but keeping it is not easy. Your paperwork has to be dress right dress. It's got to be small errors can put your 503 in jeopardy.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's basically all he is, Celtic bastard. He is a cult. He is a wannabe cult leader.
Yeah, and there's some great charges that can come along with starting up a 503c and not doing your paperwork correctly.
Right. Or especially lying
there's
on it.
some nice frauds come along with that if they can prove it.
Some great charges. I like the way you said that.
I know. That'll be awesome too, because you know it'll happen.
Yeah, it's just more of those silly prizes for silly games.
Right. I mean, he can't even file a lawsuit without lying throughout the entire thing.
Yeah.
I love that Delete Funds is in here.
He was in my stream the other day. He's hilarious.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I know that it's going to get funny when I see him in the chat. Yes, Chile is morally bankrupt and financially.
Yeah, they need to go to one of the impound lot auctions to get him a car.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they do it all the time. And as a matter of fact, there's some car dealerships that'll even do it. I remember when I was 9 months pregnant with my son and my car died. And my mom was like, hey, the Kia downtown is doing an auction on cars because they're like, they had way too many inventory. So they were over inventory. And I'm like, okay, let's go check it out. When we get there and they start talking to you and they're like, look, the auction will go from $5 to like 10 grand. You know, they'll start at a number and then you hype the people up to get them to help you lower the number. So they said, go find a car and stand by it, and that'll be the one that you auction for. And I found a car that I really wanted, which actually ran for a couple of years. But my dad looked at me and he was like, you know how you get this car? And I'm like, no, how? He was like, you pretend to go into labor. I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. He was like, do it. It'll work. And I'm like, okay. So the guy started it at like 1,500, and my mom's yelling, oh, she's pregnant. She can't afford that. So the people started yelling, lower, lower. So it goes to like 1,200 and then 1,000. And then my dad winks at me and I pretend to start going into labor. And the guy just looks at me and my mom's like, oh my God, she's going into labor. And I'm sitting in the car. And the dealer just erased everything off the windshield and wrote $5 and said, sold. And I think with taxes and everything else that went with it, we spent $175 for a
Can't beat that
2000.
with a stick.
No, it was a 2008 Neon. It was strawberry red. I loved that car. So, I mean, they could do something like that. All they have to do is look on the Facebook pages or stuff like that, and they'll have it there.
Well, I was
But
just being
too much work.
facetious about the impound lots because you remember Chile's protest at the impound lot for the auction. He went to Ironton impound auction.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's right. He's so stupid. But even doing that is too much work. He would rather just sit there, stare at himself on the camera, and beg people to send him money or a car.
Well, I think it's kind of interesting that he's trying to get in with Regan from DMA's crew.
Oh my God, yes.
Since he couldn't get in the front door, I think he's trying to get in the back door of the Rocky Mountain Dick Flute Band.
Absolutely. He couldn't do it through DMA. So, but here's the thing. Regan, I don't think is going to side with him after DMA like completely hates him.
Oh, I highly doubt it either.
Because
it's still
we all know
entertaining.
that they're the tightest frauditor group. I don't see them stabbing each other in the back. Other ones,
Fleet
yeah,
funds.
Regan pegged me when I was. Oh my God. Hi, Liz. Hey, Tina. I saw you. I just didn't want to interrupt Hank. I was talking to say hi. Yeah,
yes, Shalito seems to like to enter the back door.
Oh, yeah. He leaves his nice and opened as well. He likes guests.
Yeah, he leans into it.
What the heck? Breaking news, Cholito gets the voice acting part as Starscream, who transforms in My Little Pony van instead of a jet. What the hell? Oh, Rudy. Why? He likes you to enter the back door. Mm-mm. That's true. They're already using his term, copsucker. Yeah, you know how, like he claims we stole the term beta boy from him.
You
Well, he,
mean that term that's been used since I was in high school?
well, he also claims that he started the whole alpha male term.
Yeah. That term's come and died at least a dozen times in my lifetime.
Exactly. He did get DMA arrested, Sean. He literally sat there and pumped him up and got him to be the one to get arrested so that he could then turn around and grift for DMA and then say, I
Yes.
didn't do that.
As soon as he got DMA to go in the door, he got outside.
Yep. Directly outside, started talking about uh, building funds to get DMA out. And he said it. It's on the video. You know, if you're not subscribed to DMA's channel, that's fine. Send the donations through me, and I'll make sure DMA gets them. He said it.
Yep, and DMA wasn't happy about that one bit.
Nope. But I love how Chile sat there and tried to lie his way out of that one. I never said that. I told everybody to go to your page. No, and he
Yeah,
was only trying
the
to
nope.
use DMA.
Yeah, the nope, not me defense just didn't work for him that day.
Exactly. He thought that if he got in good with DMA and his crew, then he would gain more followers, more camera time, and have some backup. And, well, DMA isn't the brightest tool in the box, but he was smart to stay away from Chile.
Well, he didn't want to share the scam.
I like Fraud at Wrangler's reasoning for it. Like I would purposely get arrested to get away from Chile. His wearing that uniform is very suspicious looking. How so? I mean, other than the fact that he looks like a dumbass.
There are strict laws about police impersonations.
Yeah.
Just wearing the uniform is not enough.
No, but wearing a fake badge is.
No.
No? My police department this morning and asked them about that, and they said if they ever saw somebody walking around in a false police uniform with a fake badge, they would literally.
That varies state to state.
True. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
And especially when you're doing filming, air quoting that one there for you,
Mm-hmm.
It gives you a lot more leeway to get busted in most states for police impersonation. You have to not only look the part, but you have to be trying to use it to
your advantage.
You have to be using it to get other people to believe you're a police officer.
Right.
Sitting there just doing your make-believe filming with it wouldn't qualify. If he started trying to direct traffic or pull somebody over or...
Right. In other words, be a Jeremy DeWitt.
Uh-huh.
I actually had a run-in with Jeremy DeWitt when I lived in Florida.
Yeah. Did it dent? How big was the dent?
He didn't. Yeah. I wish it was that kind of run-in. Now, I was in Orlando for a job interview, and he had one of those funeral processions going on, and I didn't know. Like, I was in the front of him. Like, for some reason, everybody was behind all the cars, and so I didn't realize it was a line for funeral, and nobody else really realized it either because there was lots of us around. It was very busy. And then all of a sudden, the two motorcycles go by, And then here comes Jeremy DeWitt between me and another car. He first hits the car on my left and starts screaming at them. And I'm like, what is this guy doing? So I rolled down my window right as he started to hit on my hood. And I was like, whoa, you going to pay for the damage that you caused? And he was like, you need to pull over. Blah, blah. I was like, yeah, you're not a cop. I'm not pulling over. Sorry. And sped
Were you
away.
in? You were in front of the procession?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's illegal as fuck.
Yes.
Um,
Very much so.
yeah, just I mean, the actual police would not be going out and moving traffic from in front of the procession.
Right. Like, because
Yeah,
you could see it behind me. You could see the hearse and then cars coming. So I knew I had enough time to get into the road and go where I was going. And then all of a sudden, here comes 3 motorcycles, and Jeremy DeWitt is on my left in between me and the other car. And I'm like, what is going on? He was trying to get everybody to pull over and sit and wait when they were like a good 5 minutes behind us. Like, what was that? I was so mad that day.
The whole intent of the funeral escorts is to keep the funeral in one piece going through and have as little impact on the rest of traffic as possible.
Right. It was him. He was the whole reason I even found out about frauditors, because I had heard on the news about him uploading videos to YouTube. And I was like, hey, I know that guy. And that's when I got on YouTube and started watching about his stuff. And that's when I first started watching Blue Bacon. And then it just kind of, escalated from there. And I started seeing frauditor videos.
I used to pray at night that a frauditor would go do a fraudit of Metro State. I would have been pissing my pants. That would have been so funny.
That would have been great. And I remember we saw him. I was down in Orlando one night with some friends for a birthday party, and we were going to some clubs. And like, I didn't know this was the first time I seen him. It was probably a year before the incident on the road, and he was in an army. He was in ACUs trying to pick up some girls. And I didn't know if he was or not because I just walked past him. I didn't say anything. And that's when I found out who he was after the whole road incident and found out about him online and everything. And I was like, wow, okay. Police impersonator and a stolen valor. Awesome.
Yep. I hope one day he will get the charges for the stolen valor, but so far, no joy.
I wonder why. Is it because there's not enough evidence?
It is harder to prove, and it doesn't carry a very large sentence for all the work you'd have to do to prove it.
See, that's not fair.
Yeah, it's like under a year. The federal charge is like only a year.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my
That's thanks to Kavanaugh and her bullshit, that's gone up. She got over $250,000 from charity organizations claiming to be a disabled veteran, and she hadn't served a day in her life.
Oh, wow.
She had a job in a VA center to have access to service members' records and use those to build her own DD-214 and
oh wow
and pad her story for scamming these different veterans organizations out of well over $250,000.
That is insane. I don't understand why anybody would want to do that, though. Just join.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, I tried to join the Marines. I failed the MEPS because of a fracture in my spine. You know, I didn't go home and cry about it and say, well, I'm going to pretend like I'm a Marine.
Well, there's a lot of organizations out there that are willing to give money to help disabled vets out.
Right.
But when you consider the number of disabled vets that money
Doesn't go too far, does it?
doesn't cover them all. So when
Right.
you have somebody cheating and lying to get that money,
Right.
that just makes it so much worse, in my opinion. And I hope she gets at least a decade behind bars.
Oh, yeah. Was she the Marine commandant or the female Marine sergeant pretending?
Yes, that's what she was pretending to
Okay.
be. She
Okay.
fooled people well enough that she became the commander of a VFW,
Right.
which it's it's just sad.
It's said that not only do people fake being in the military to get the benefits of being in the military, but to me, what's worse is people joining the military for the benefits of being in the military, and that's it. Like, there was this guy in my ex-husband's platoon, and he was a piece of shit. First of all, he was a drug user, constantly high and selling and buying, and he was just gross. And then when he got dishonorably discharged, he told them that he couldn't find his ID because he wanted to keep it. And he went back home to his state and then started using the ID that he said he couldn't find and
Um,
was getting all the benefits and bragging about being over in Afghanistan and all this other stuff, but he'd never been there. He was taking stories from people that were in the company that had been over there and saying they were his stories.
hmm
And well, I recently found out he died of an overdose, meth. But I remember asking him once when we were at a platoon function, and I was like, "So why did you join?" And he was like, "Well, because they get the best perks. They get all this free stuff, and people look up to our military and blah blah blah." And I'm like, "That's not a reason to join, but hey, to each his own."
I
But
really don't have a problem with service members who join for the benefits, as long
yeah,
as they serve their time honorably. I could care less.
But any
I
time they were to go out, like to the field or to schooling or anything, he was always giving himself injuries. He shot himself in the knee to get out of going to, I think it was, they were going back to Fort Lost in the Woods for like a month's training for something or class. And he didn't want to go. So so he says, accidentally shot himself in the knee with a 22. So he had to have surgery and got out of it.
Yeah, those aren't the people I'm referring to that I respect for
Right.
uh, joining for the benefits.
Right.
Uh, I served alongside with plenty of people that their main reason they joined the military was to get college benefits when they got out.
And that's fine.
Yeah, but
But they're the ones
They
job.
served their time. They earned it. More power to
Yeah,
them.
exactly. Exactly. Like there was always a reason he couldn't do something. Some of the diseases he had over the 4 years that we knew him, I don't think I'd ever heard of any of them. But there was always something. When there was a rumor that their entire company was going to be deployed to Afghanistan, he I don't know what he did, but he ended up in the hospital and was found unfit to go. And then come to find out they weren't even going. And then he was mad that he couldn't get out of the hospital. It was disgusting.
The worst thing I've seen was a female soldier that got pregnant. As soon the first week her unit deployed, she went and got an abortion.
Oh wow.
Uh,
Oh wow.
and she had told several people that only reason she stopped using her birth control is so she could get pregnant to get out of the deployment.
And I heard of that happening a lot.
Yeah.
That was one
How
thing
many
that
how,
would
how
piss me
many people how many couples are out there that can't have children of their own?
Oh,
That
many. Too many.
that baby could have been a godsend.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh wait, Earl David finally made it to prison? So they transferred him?
He's I don't know if they actually transferred him yet. I hadn't heard, but
That's
I
what
have
Ham Sandwich was saying.
well, he's got a new lawyer that's trying to crack the case back open. I'm
Oh
waiting to see if
jeez.
they have any. I'm hoping they don't have any luck with it, but we'll see.
Yeah. I mean, talk about taking away some kind of justice for his daughter. Daughters, I'm not sure if it was both, all of his kids. Like, I think he has 2 daughters, right?
3
3. Like,
daughters, 1 son.
oh god.
And from all accounts I've heard, his son is just as creepy of a bastard as he is.
Oh no. Which means somebody's gonna get hurt before he's caught and put away too. And that's the sad part. Wow. Bobby Hill says he's not in jail. Well, nobody listens to a word he says.
Well, that video Bobby Hill put out was before the from what I'm told, that video actually came. He did that video before the verdict.
Uh-huh.
It's just
Okay.
It's just resurfacing.
Right. Ham Sandwich, do
The
you know which prison in the TDCJ he's been transferred to? Maybe? Or are they not going to let that out for safety reasons? Nemo18 says, I thought he waived his right to appeal as part of his plea deal.
That was my understanding also, but I'm just hoping his money runs out for paying these lawyers to look for loopholes before long.
Yeah. Well, we know PayPal Patty's not going to be able to help him with money. Okay. Friday Wrangler, yeah, I'll let you up. He said he knows. Oh, and hi, Sonic97. I saw you come in, but I didn't want to interrupt Hank. So, hi, I know I'm late, but welcome. Yes, we are way behind on Earl because we were like focusing on DMA and Chile's new shit. Okay, I'm just waiting on my phone to come up.
Well, Earl is one of Chile's heroes.
He sure is. And that's gross. Hey, Bad. I haven't seen you in a couple of days. Then again, I haven't been on either, so. And I'm sorry. I just haven't been feeling well. I went to my lupus doctor. My right kidney's failing again, so I'm on this new medicine, which makes me feel like crap. So sometimes I can't even move off the couch.
You hear that?
Where are you, Fraudit Wrangler? Or am I laggy? Oh, okay. Alexander Kelly, gotcha. Bad's been busy being bad. I would say so. Huh? Spell News Now rapist full name somewhere. Earl.
David Earl.
Oh yeah, he said, I guess in here. David Earl. What's his last name?
Warden.
Warden. Okay. Convicted rapist.
I
Okay.
thought it was Warden, not Warren.
I've got Warden. Warden.
Yeah, we've got 2 Wardens and 1 Warren.
Okay. So, okay, let's see. First Amendment. Well, here, I'll do it this way.
He's at the J. Middleton unit, according to Ham Sandwich.
Okay. First Amendment Auditor Earl David Warden. News Now Houston is a convicted rapist, child, blah, blah, blah. Sociopath and habitual liar. December 15th, Tikiti. Order. Okay, I'm guessing it. No. Oh, wow. What a criminal background he has.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
He got first conviction for rape was back in the 80s, if I remember right.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's not going to say where he went.
But Ham Sandwich, because he's at the J. Middleton unit.
J. Middleton. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. There's even pictures here of him from 2003. His mugshot.
I would really like to know why the gap in between the case being started and what happened to it.
That is a very good question.
No one deserves to have the case against their attacker go untouched for decades.
Yeah. Looks like the earliest date I'm seeing is 1985. Yeah. And then 86, 92, 98. Jeez. And then here's his 2003 mugshot. Wow. He's so disgusting.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to make up stories of him being back in South America hunting Nazis or some such bullshit to cover this. That's how he covered his first prison term.
No.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. That's quite interesting. What a dumbass. Yeah, shelled when immediate evidence dried up and they needed more physical. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, that is true. He's not getting out. Oh no. Raquel Welch just passed away. Oh, that's sad.
Oh. There's a lot of celebrities this year, or within the last year.
Yeah. You're correct, Christopher O'Connor, because that's where I first heard about him was on Schrodinger Cats. He'll say it was all fighting in Ukraine.
He's going to come up with something stupid like that,
What to say that he was
and
never in prison.
his followers will suck it down like it was fucking a free beer. I mean, they're just gonna.
Oh, Walter, you didn't know?
Yeah, that's what he's convicted for.
Yeah.
And
And
if the way it was reported is correct, if he does, with him going in and trying to get this case reopened, it might open him up to get tried for what he did to his other daughters.
correct. Which needs to be done. He needs 20
Well,
years for each.
if his daughters were at peace with him going to jail just for the one,
Yeah, that's true.
let them be at peace.
Yeah.
If they want him charged with it, go for it.
Yeah. But they probably figured 20 years, he's not going to see daylight again. He ain't coming out. Especially if he ends up in Gen Pop. He's
Oh, if
done
he's in
for.
Gym Pop, he won't last 48 hours.
Nope. Like like Hand Sandwich said, my guess is that News Now Houston has requested to be placed in protected custody, and I fully agree. And I honestly think that they should deny it, but they're not going to because prisoner safety.
From what I understand, in the protective custody, the child diddlers aren't even safe there because, along with the protected custodies, you have the inmates who are in transition. You have snitches and others that would gladly take out a chomo to up their status.
Yeah. Absolutely. Like I can say 100%, I know somebody in TDCJ and they know about this. And even they said if he ends up in Gen Pop, it's over for him. Like people have already watched the news, they know everything, and they're waiting for him.
It's amazing how well in tuned with the outside world prisoners are.
Absolutely.
I did a short rotation working inside of Mannheim prison, not being in custody. And hell, the prisoners I was in contact were more in tune with the comings and goings of the outside world than I was.
Right. Unfortunately, that is correct. Because if you look up the law within Texas, diddlers only have to serve half their sentence.
From what I understand, his sentence was 20 years without parole.
Good. Good.
I'm hoping that is good info.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I hope that's good info too. I'll have my person check on that. I mean, my fiance is a minister at one of the prisons there, so he knows how to get information very well.
Yeah, there's several prisons within a 20-minute drive of my house.
Oh wow. Wait, you're not in that state though.
Yes, I'm in Texas.
Oh wow, because I'm moving there next month.
Yeah, there's 4 or 5 prisons of different None of them are max.
Okay.
There are different levels of prisons. Most of them are female prisons.
Okay. Yeah, I'm moving down near Conley and McConnell unit, like in between.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice area down there. No, I see what you're saying, Kim. Yeah, the new law, from what I gathered of the new law that passed in Texas, and that they're actually trying to pass another one similar, had to do with capital crimes. It was passed last year for anyone 18 years old or younger that was convicted of a capital crime. Uh, they could parole at 20 years instead of 40. And now they're trying to get it to where capital murder, period, you can parole at 30 years instead of 40 years. But they're also trying to pass one that says if you were 25 or younger when you committed a capital crime, it would be the same as if you were 18 or younger. Then you could parole out at 20 years instead of the 30. Which, by the way, they did secretly pass a similar law. They just worded it different. It was October 14th. They passed it late at night, stating that capital crimes can now parole out at 30 years. Like capital murder can now parole out at 30 years instead of 40.
Well, personally, I'm more sympathetic to giving capital murderers earlier parole than any parole to a child offender.
Right.
Any of um, even raping adults it's not something that you are ever going to be safe to be in society after if
Right.
you're ever released.
And statistics even show that those that have been charged with capital murder, if they do 20 to 40 years, once they do get paroled, there's like a 1 to 2% chance that they will recommit. However, anybody going in for sexual offense charges or drug charges are always repeat offenders.
Yeah, it's way up there for their recidivism rate
Correct.
for the sexual offenses.
Yeah. Like, so the people that have been in there for 20 to 40 years, like, a lot of them have, they've rehabilitated, they changed. A lot of it is just the way the laws work. Self-defense got turned into a capital murder because somebody wanted revenge and got it. So now they're sitting with a life sentence and parole after 40 years. Well, now 30. First offense on anything. No speeding tickets, nothing ever. And there's so many of them like that. In not just the Texas prisons, but prisons all over the U.S. And when they parole, they get jobs, they become part of society, and you barely hear from them. Oh, what fraud did a wrangler say? Oh, I missed it.
I
Okay.
missed it.
Exactly, Liz. Exactly.
Oh, I think our prisons would have a whole lot more room if you've got cleared a lot of the marijuana charges out.
Yes. I 100% agree with that. I normally don't wish harm to normal people, but I have no guilt when bad shit happens to those who mess with children, women, or their elderly. Oh, I agree, Fraud Wrangler. 100%.
Anybody who attacks those that can't protect themselves deserve no mercy.
Absolutely.
Tippity tap, tippity tap, tap, tap.
Yeah, I'm writing you in the chat, the private chat, real quick.
Can you drop that link again for the for Mission 22?
It should be in the so that they can click on it. Yes.
And for those that weren't here when I went through it the first time, Welsh News Network is doing part of their 1,000K celebration. They're doing a fundraiser drive for Mission 22, which is a organization dedicated to providing help to service members and their families with their main mission is to eliminate the 22 service members per day that end their own lives.
Okay, let me go ahead and drop that link again. Oh yeah, let me get it off the banner.
I put it in the private chat earlier. It's still there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I already stopped the banner. Okay, there we go. Let me save it so I can turn it back on and go back to comments, and here you go. There you go, people.
Yeah. I encourage anybody to check out Mission 22. See what they're doing for the veterans. If you're a veteran yourself, and they might be able to help you. I wish they were around when I first got out and was going through my low point. If it wasn't for friends still having my back, I wouldn't be here today.
Oh wow. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna tell my parents about this too.
The two charities I support each month with donations is Mission 22 and St. Jude's.
I do St. Jude's and Autism Speaks because my son has autism. I'm sorry. I type loud because I have long nails. Sorry. Oh, hey, Pokey. I didn't think anybody could hear me typing. I'm sorry. Yeah, I agree with Liz. We're very glad that you're still here with us. What noise, Killicuts? I don't hear. I don't hear a noise. I'm confused now. I wonder if Chile is going to start a new line of Nutella flavored sex cream. Oh my God, I wish I'd have read that first before reading it out loud. You type fast. Can you read it now, though? Of course, I don't know. Hank, can you read what I typed?
Um,
I think I
just stepped away
misspelled
from
a couple words by accident. I can type actually 76 words a minute. That's why I have carpal tunnel. Oh, Walter, awesome. We should have a type off. That was like old 90s full keyboard. Well, technically, when I
It
was in
kind of reminds. It reminds
high
me of
school.
that typewriter from it was either Sesame Street or uh, oh, I can't remember the other show that came on right around the time of Sesame Street.
um,
Not Electric Avenue, but something.
Reading Rainbow, maybe? No.
No.
Oh, what was
They
it?
had they had the skit with the typewriter that would come out and type a word to teach
Yes.
kids how to spell.
I can't remember the name of that show. Was it The Muppet Show? No, I don't think it was The Muppet Show. Well, it's a mechanical keyboard, so yeah, I can understand why it sounds like that. But I remember in high school, when I started high school in Frankfurt, Germany, we took typing class, and of course it was on typewriter. And then when we got stationed back in the States, I took typing class thinking it was going to be on a typewriter again, and it was on a keyboard. Electric Company? Or
Electric
did you
Company,
say
yeah.
that? Okay,
I
yeah.
was thinking electric. I was thinking Electric Avenue, but I knew that wasn't quite right. Electric Company is it?
That was a good show, too. I used to watch it all the time.
Yeah.
I
When
skipped
were you?
Sesame Street.
When were you in Frankfurt?
Well, I went to school in Frankfurt. We were stationed in Friedberg, and that was in 1986 to 1990.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get there until the mid '90s.
Okay. Yeah, and they had us go to the high school in 7th grade for some weird reason. So when I came back stateside, I went from a high school back to a middle school, and it was really weird and embarrassing.
Huh.
Oh yeah, typewriter classes were normal. Everybody had to take it. Word processing,
Yeah.
I took that too.
Well, in order to get into the computing classes, you had to take typing first,
Right.
and we had to learn how to type on the old IBM Selectrics.
Mm-hmm. Those were
Which,
cool.
I mean, the current generation, you say typewriter, and they're like, what?
I know.
There's a video of millennials trying to figure out how to make a call on a rotary phone. That's hilarious.
I wanna get one just to see if my son can figure out how to use it.
I know somebody that's still got a rotary phone hooked up in their house.
Oh really? You?
Completely functional.
Is it you?
No.
Oh,
I don't have a
okay.
landline. I haven't had a landline since probably 01 or 02.
Oh wow.
I guess
I don't.
technically I have a landline right now. It just doesn't have a phone hooked up to it with my internet.
Right. I don't remember the last time. Yeah, I don't remember the last time we had a rotary. I know my babushka had one in every room of her house when she passed away in 99, I think. So my daughter got to see it, and she asked what it was. Trying to find something, but I can't seem to find it. Does anybody remember in like typing class with the keyboard, with the typewriters, that using the letters and typing, we had to like type out a picture, like a bunny or a bird or something, and you had to like use the letters on the keyboard to create the picture. It was so much fun. I can't seem to find anything on it.
I didn't do anything like that until I got in computing classes.
Let's see. Maybe I just. Oh, yeah. Here we go. There it is. Oh, yeah. Because I remember doing this in typing class, if you guys can see it.
Mm-hmm.
It was the coolest thing. I got it big.
That's what she said.
There it is. The Little Mermaid there. We had so much fun doing that. Is that what it was called, Timo? I don't remember. Yeah, okay, Rudy. You know what I was talking about. Yeah, they were electric typewriters. I can still remember the sound in the classroom too. They were so loud.
Yeah. I've still got one that works.
Oh, really? I see. I really, really want a real typewriter, an electric one like we used back in school. Yes, Surrender Monkey.
I've actually got 2 working typewriters. One's an electric, and then I've got a Army field typewriter that's World War II vintage.
Oh, wow. Now, see, that one would be cool. I would love to see one of those.
The only thing it needs to be, I need to re-ink the ribbon to make it fully functional.
Oh, yeah. Basically, it was ancient, ancient emojis. See, we started the emojis. People don't realize that we did. Yeah. See if there's the heart. There's the bunny. This was fun.
The text rose.
Yes. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so yeah. The fish. Wow, that takes me back just even staring at this. That's crazy.
I didn't do those in typing class, but in one of my computer classes, we did some of it. But then it was real big with the chat rooms to be able to do different pictures with.
Oh, wow. I don't know how to raise my hand on here. So just imagine me raising my hand.
And yes, I do. My first computer was a Heathkit H89 that we had. My dad and I spent about 4 to 5 months building.
Oh, wow.
And it had they called it a floppy drive. It was one of the 10.5-inch floppy drives that that could store like its storage capacity was in kilobytes.
Right. Oh man, floppy disk. I still have one floppy disk from the 90s. It has pictures and stuff, and I have no clue how to view the pictures and stuff.
Well, Out of all the ones they called floppy disks, the only ones that was actually floppy was a 7.5 inch. All the
True.
others were in a hard case.
They were hard. Yeah. Sorry, Friday Wrangler. I didn't even know you left. You were. It was like you just were. You came and went so quickly. I remember playing Oregon Trail too. Oh my God, Cam.
I just saw they have Oregon Trail available in one of the retro programs to where you can run it on a modern computer. And I was thinking about getting it just for the memories.
Oh, that's awesome. Hi, Kelly Welsh. Okay, Walter, what are you talking about? What did I say? My dad was in computers way back in the 60s, so we had very early home computer modems. I still remember my old Prodigy email address. Oh, wow.
I remember, well, my wife and I met on a bulletin board, if anybody remembers
Oh,
those.
wow. That is so cool.
Predates the availability of email and any of that.
Yeah. It's like really predates like what do they call it? Forums and stuff like that. Basically, that's what a bulletin board kind of was. It was like a forum.
Yeah. And it was one of the 1-800 number forums that was not even just for our local area.
Right.
And we were talking back and forth with each other for months before we found out we were stationed at the same post.
Oh, wow. That is so sweet. That is so awesome. Liz, nope, I didn't. My parents met at the base there in what is it? It's in Northern California. I don't know why I can't remember stuff today. It starts with an M. I know that. There was an Army/Air Force base.
McCord?
I believe so. What town was it?
I remember the name of McCord. I just can't remember where it was at. My dad was Air Force. But I was only stationed with him at Dias Air Force, or lived with him at Dias Air Force Base.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he was in the missile silos in South Dakota, we lived in nowhere near a military post. We lived out north of Rapid City in the hills.
Okay.
And then Dakota Air Force Base, Japan.
Oh, wow. See, I wish we could have gotten something cool like that. I think McCord is in Washington or Oregon. But anyways, they met there.
Yeah, Washington, Fort Lewis, McCord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fort Lewis. They met in Northern California. And, like, my mom was Air Force. She was a Russian interpreter in the Air Force. And my dad, at the time, was a cook in the Army. And he got out for like a year or two and then went back in as a tank commander or a tanker and became a commander. But yeah, my mom couldn't stand him because he was Army.
Well,
And
they
this
used
is
to have
funny.
they in Northern California, oh, was the name of that base? It closed down a long time ago, but you had 8th Army stationed there.
Right. I'm trying to figure. Was it Travis Air Force Base?
I don't remember.
Okay, let me try.
My initial active duty orders had me going there, and then I got they handed me 2 sets of orders, and we had to figure out which ones was the correct ones, and I ended up going to Fort Drum, New York instead.
Okay. They were at, and I finally found it. They were at Presidio of Monterey Army Base in Monterey, California.
Oh, okay. Presidio is a beautiful post.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of.
It's been closed down for a long time though. Like been
Yeah,
closed
that's
for
what
20
my mom.
years. I love
Yeah,
the
my dad.
movie, the Sean Connery movie Presidio.
Yes. Oh, is that what that's based on? Or
Uh-huh.
no? Really?
It
I
was,
didn't know
yeah.
that. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was a murder that happened at the Presidio. I don't think it was based on anything of a true story, but the storyline was a murder happened at the Presidio.
Oh, wow. Abby, that is totally cool. Paleontology. I lived at Fort Ord in Monterey after Desert Storm. The Presidio is.
Yeah, Fort Ord was the one I was thinking of. That
Well, did they change the names or something? Because I just looked it up.
well,
And it
Fort
says.
Ord is a separate installation. The Presidio is um it was more of a there wasn't any field units assigned to the Presidio, if I remember right.
Okay.
It was just like an admin facility.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because my mom was part of the defense language school.
Yeah, Presidio was right outside of San Francisco.
Okay, because it's saying here. That's how I remembered what town it was. It says, okay, it says Presidio of Monterey Air Force Base or Army Base in Monterey, California. That's where they were both stationed, was in Monterey. Let's see. California, Marysville, Beale Air Force, Edwards, Los Angeles, Travis Air Force Base, Vandenberg, March Air Reserve, McClellan. My uncle was stationed at McClellan. Fort Irwin, and Presidio of Monterey Army Base in Monterey, California. Fort Hunter, also
Hunter Liggett.
in Monterey. Huh.
Yeah, Fort Hunter Liggett was the training area there was used for it train most closely matched what we would be fighting in if war went hot again in Korea.
Oh, wow.
On the outskirts of the training area is where they filmed the TV show MASH.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that. Bye, Pokey. Have a good nap. I know I'm fixing to get off too. All my tablet's about to die, and I'm starving. Oh wow, it's 4 o'clock. Ugh. Hunter Leggett used to have a sniper course. Oh wow, that's so cool. Anyways, yeah, I was
Yeah.
just bringing it up because my mom wouldn't date my dad because he was Army.
My dad was so upset when I went Army instead of Air Force.
Oh, wow. Yeah, my dad was
He,
mad that I chose Marines over Army.
my dad was a fighter pilot, and if my eyesight would have been good enough, I would have loved to have been to
Mm.
walked in his footsteps. But the best I could do would have been flying transport planes if I was able to become a pilot.
Right. And that's what I was told because I wanted to do a fighter pilot in the Air Force as well, but my eyesight is so bad. That sucked.
Uh,
Oh, wow, Friday Wrangler. Oh, wow. Well, thank your dad for his service, Tony. Yeah, we're worried about my dad because we think he may have Parkinson's. So it's like, been trying to
the
spend
treatment
time with him.
the treatment for Parkinson's has evolved so much. I mean, it used to be a only a few years between diagnosis and death, and now you've got. I mean, it's been almost 20 years since Michael J. Fox was diagnosed, and he's still.
Right.
I think he's still alive.
He is. Did you know that when he was diagnosed, 4 other cast members of the show he was on were also diagnosed with Parkinson's?
That's weird.
It was Leo and me, I think. It was a Canadian show.
I
It's
just
very
remember him in that show where he was the snobby
um,
the snobby kid.
yeah, I was just talking about that the other day with my mom. Oh, man. Don't tell me I forgot that show. Family Ties.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good show. I tried to enter every branch when I was a senior in high school in '98, but could not pass any medical clearance for any branch. Yeah, that's what happened to me too because of my spine. Although I just tried for the Marines. I was going to go Coast Guard if I couldn't get in the Marines for whatever reason, but after they found that crack in my spine, I couldn't join any of them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, Rudy. All right, I do have to go though. I'm hungry and the kid is hungry.
Alrighty. Well, great talking
I
with you.
just I just saw him stare at me.
Yeah, I got to get a few things done before Welsh's show tonight.
All right, I will definitely check in. It was great having
Alrighty.
you up here. I enjoy you coming up and enjoy our conversations.
Yep. Had a great time.
You too. Have a
Talk to you
good
later.
one.
Bye.
Bye. Well, everybody, I am out of here. It was awesome having all of you here. I'm sorry that it took a small hiatus for like a day and a half, but I really needed it. And might do another live late tonight. I will put it out. I'm pretty sure I will. I don't see why not. I'm feeling a bit better today. So I'll put out a notice. But I will see you guys later.